Greetings, random viewers. I bought myself a super cheap external microphone in the hope that it might improve the audio quality of my videos a little. Looks like it needs a battery, and that's annoying because it will lose its charge, and that means the TV remote will probably lose its battery at some point. The user manual in many languages and a rather small print. Who knows, maybe I will read it at some point, but I think this is pretty much plug and play. Well, let's get this thing installed and hack off some Scriptonium as usual and listen to the audio quality of this super cheap piece of Chinesium goodness. And I will be clogging around on my wooden shoes for some extra sound effects. Yep, that bloody rooster is still here, and he can stay and mess up my audio recordings a little bit more, that little fucker. For the first part of this audio test I'm going to use the internal microphone. By the way, you're currently listening to the internal microphone of my old Panasonic G3 camera. And now to the internal microphone of the G6 camera. It's quieter and there is less noise. In general, the G6 has a better internal microphone than the G3. But just like the G3, it is very good at picking up the noise of my wooden shoes. And now comes the action. By the way, I'm shooting this video with that old Olympus 50mm lens at f4. Little bit of clogging around for some sound effect. Currently you're listening to the internal microphone of the old G3 camera. I needed to turn off the camera to make it switch to the external microphone. And now we have moved to the external microphone on the Panasonic G6 camera. And the external microphone is set to 0 dB gain at this point. Even though I'm testing a directional microphone, the recording is not as loud as the internal microphone. It's a bit difficult to see, but I'm pointing or looking at the audio recording levels in the lower left corner. I just set the external microphone to plus 20 dB. The recording is a little bit louder, but not as much as I was expecting. And I apologize for the glare. Looks like a lot of water evaporated because there's not a lot of white water coming out of the nozzle. And now I'm plugging around a bit more for the audio test. Well, that's enough playing with the hacksaw for now. Let's listen to some silence and my clocks and check out the noise. I'm standing behind the camera now. Directly behind. The audio coming from behind the camera is being picked up better than I hoped. Now there's plenty of noise at the plus 20 dB setting, plus I did amplify this clip a little bit for the video. I think the noise also depends on the preamp setting in the camera. By the way, the in-camera microphone level adjustment was set to the highest level for this video. Normally I got it at 14, and I might lower it a bit because of that rooster that is roaming around the property. I hate that cocky bastard. I think now it's time to do some outdoor testing. We had some rain last week, so it's about time I continue the war on wheat. But summer is almost here, and then it probably stops growing for a while. I think I do prefer the sound of the internal microphone. It's pretty loud at this setting, but it sounds more real to me. Usually the wind is almost always blowing in this country, but today it's almost windless. So I decided to make my own wind noise by taking a bike ride. The wind noise is pretty bad with the internal microphone, and the recording is somewhat better with the external microphone, but definitely not perfect. Well, that's enough testing. The external microphone wasn't the success I was hoping for, but what can you expect for €10? Not much, I guess, but I did learn a thing or two. So it's probably money well spent. And it does give me a frame of reference for when I get a better microphone. For now I will keep using the internal microphone, maybe dial down the preamp a little, so you won't hear my clocks or that damn rooster all the time. But I might use the external microphone again when shooting videos outside. And perhaps I can even improve the recordings a little with a dead cat. That's a stiff one. Are you shocked? Better hit that dislike button right now. He was a good cat, and I just honored him by immortalizing him on YouTube. Look at it as a virtual pet cemetery. I wonder if such a thing exists. It probably does, but I'm not going to Google it. He's buried right here, and it looks like it needs some weed whacking. Anyway, I was talking about one of these fluffy things that you can slide over the external microphone, although this one looks more like a dead rat. That's all I have time for. Thanks for listening to some audio with me. I hope you liked it. If not, that's too bad, because there's a good chance I will revisit the subject when I get a better microphone. Okay, bye for now.